1955?
Yeah, tractor.
Wow. That is awesome. Look at this monster, huh? So we're clearing the area so we can get it to 64. 64 is up that way. I'll move some of the other stuff out of the way. I just got here. Of course, he's already out getting after it. Look at that. That thing is awesome. Alright guys, well there's a 64. Go ahead and move these chairs out of the way. I think I've shown you guys back here yet. Should be able to back the trailer right in here. Probably back the trailer right up. And we'll get this guy out of there. Connecticut, the Constitution State. Is that antifreeze? We don't need that. We'll get the story here in a minute from Don on how long this has been sitting here. Pretty sure it's a 64. I see it, yeah, small window car. Looks like an early 64 because it has the more of the Pope nose style. I know the early cars have the Pope nose, but the 64 had like a mid-year. Some of them had the wider license plate area. Let's see if it has the peanut smaller. Yeah, it does. It has the smaller turn signals. A few of my 64s have the larger turn signals. All right, nice. So look at that. Hey, we got a key and we have a nice original paint dash. Hallelujah. It's about time. I think these are the seats out of the 61. I think he's got a 61 over there. Got the original mats. Oh, nice sapphire. Look at that sapphire, huh? I'm seeing 44,000 on the clock. So it's probably 144. You can see our typical rocker rust. But I see our A-pillar is nice. It's not all rotted up. We've got an extra door in there. How's that luggage tray? So far it doesn't look bad. Very nice. Let's check the other side. I didn't even look at the motor. I didn't show you the motor on the 67. I think he said he put the there's a 61 I think over there, the hood on this 64, and motor he said he thinks. This is the first time I'm even doing this. I didn't even look. Oh nice, there's a motor in here. That's a good start. What is it? It's a 8. We'll have to look that up. Well, this one's a heck of a lot nicer than that 67 we were dealing with. Original fuel pump. Yeah, this is a nice looking engine. It's got a 28, yeah, 28 pick. Very nice. Distributor. I don't think I've had one of those. This is minimal mice action. Very happy to see that. I'm not going to try to turn it. I want to get some marble and lubricate the cylinders. I think original paint though. How sweet is this? Very sweet. Very sweet. Oh, I see. Yeah, our door got all banged up. I forget what he said. If he got hit. I forget. Oh, look at those old Firestone tires. How's our shock tower? Oh, bumper mount looks solid in there. I can't see the shock towers, but that bumper mount is solid. This is Oh, so he took the door panel off. Could probably hammer and dolly that out a little better. I forget what he said. He did something with the VIN. Yeah, luggage tray's not bad at all. Got some nice activity in here, but pillars look good. This one's a little crispy, but that's not bad. You're used to seeing my cars missing them all the way up here. So again, rockers.
That was bought new in January, I believe it was, of 1964 by Clark Alvord was his name, and he lived up in Windsor Locks, Connecticut. He owned a laundromat and drove that for many years. When he passed away in approximately 1980, it was sitting in the garage of the house where he roomed, and eventually it got pushed outside. It sat there for a while, and then I was asked, is that something you could use? And I said, yeah, I think I can get the thing going. And I did. It was rusted out at that point. It was rusty. I patched up what I had to on it, got it through inspection eventually. No paperwork, no nothing. And that's why it actually is a 61. It's assumed it's a 61. Right. All right, that was the problem. I got in trouble with the motor vehicle department. I stamped the number on the tunnel in the back, okay? And I did a very nice job.
We'll edit that out.
But the fella, it's all right. It doesn't matter. The inspector said, those are not German stamps. I said, I don't know. So he started scraping away, scraped all the paint off. You'll see it. Scraped all the paint off and found out that most of it was filled with Bondo, and then there were new stamps. It looked nice. Man, yeah. But anyway, and he got quite excited. They called the Saybrook Police Department, came up and took me in.
Really?
And impounded the car down in Saybrook in the police department building there. I had a lot of fun trying to get out. Finally, after about 3 hours, they let me go. I hadn't robbed a bank or anything.
Oh, goodness.
So now we had a long thing. I had quite a dissertation, and the people that owned that wrecked 61, my dentist, they were close by. So I went down and said, I got a problem here, George. Here's my problem. I said, my Volkswagen that I took parts off of that and I got going, it's impounded, and I just got out of jail, and here's what I have to do. So they wrote quite a long, nice letter about it, about the wrecked car, how I had taken that car and I had used parts, and I had made one car out of the 2 cars and all of this stuff here, signed doctor, you know, I mean,
right.
Yeah. So anyway, it was just fine, and eventually they said, well, you shouldn't do that. I said, oh, okay. So now I had to go all the way to Wethersfield to get the thing inspected because that was all bad.
Right.
So I got, I had temporary plates, and I went up there and went through. They sent the inspector out, a young fella, nice guy, you know, and he said, I see on paperwork you've had a problem. I said, yeah, I had a slight problem. So I explained it all to him, and he says, you know, you aren't supposed to do that. I said, I know that. I said, look, you were in my shoes, okay? You got these 2 cars, got no paperwork for one. I mean, it's not stolen or anything.
Right.
The guy died, there's no relatives, there's nothing, you know? And I've made 1 car out of the 2. What would you have done? He turns to me quietly and he says, same damn thing you did. Nice. So anyway, they looked at everything, and yeah, there was not a problem. They said, look, this was a 64, but it's a 61 because you've got the 61 engine in it. You've got 61 seat. You've got a lot of parts transferred over. Right. He said, what I'm going to do, and there's a clear title to the wrecked 61. He said, the state of Connecticut assigned official number is the 61 number. He says it's only logical. So they made it out. And that's the sticker in the door.
I saw that.
Okay,
yeah.
that's no problem. And of course I had taken the tag off the spare tire well,
Right.
off the other one, and I riveted on there, and of course tried stamping the number. What I should have done, you see, is gone out and cut that little section of the tunnel out with all the numbers on it from the other car.
Yeah.
I could have done that, and I could have welded it in
Right.
nicely and finished it, and then nobody would have had a question. But I mean, in 1980, 81, 80, probably 80, 81, 82, it was just an old car. It wasn't worth anything.
Yeah. Right.
So it was just fun. Yeah.
So
That's
how long
the only
is
problem.
so
Yeah.
people don't have an idea how brutal Connecticut used to be with inspections.
Oh my God.
I mean, they were just they just wanted you to fail. They were bad.
They were.
They were bad. So
Well, I got to tell you, when I went down there before I got incarcerated with the number, you see, I had stopped in one of the big parking lot of some, it wasn't Walmart then, it was something else, okay? And the kingpins were a little worn in it, and the link pins I had adjusted, but the kingpins were a little worn, and I know what they did down there. Well, I had thick grease. I jacked that sucker up and I greased it. I only had to drive about 800 foot to the motor vehicle department.
Right.
Yeah. So, a cop even stopped then and said, "What are you doing?" I said, "I'm greasing my car." In the parking lot, I said, "Yeah, it seemed like a good spot." And he went on. And I got down there and they jacked it up and they said, "Wow, nice and tight." That thick grease just took up the slop and it was fine. So that's the story.
So what year do you think it got in its resting place it is now?
It's been probably 10 to 15 years.
Well, that's not bad.
10 to 15, yeah.
Okay. So did you drive back it into where it is?
Yeah.
You drove it?
Yeah, it backed in. And
Okay.
why I didn't get rid of it right back then, I guess I had sentimental attachment.
Right. Welcome to Ford country. What kind of station wagon is this? Oh, Fairlane, that's right. Oh, I forgot we had a Bug over here. And then we got this. His son drove this. Oh, that's cool. Check that out. And got pulled over quite frequently from the local police department while driving this through town. Got more rock wallage. Kansas. So this was a tour bus for Kansas.
Yeah.
Awesome.
Yeah, came from Kansas. David found it for Paul out in Kansas, and then we hauled it all the way back here in a trailer.
And this ran when parked.
Yeah, that was driven back in here. No, it's got the progressive linkage two-barrel Weber on it.
Was
And it's special
that out of a
manifold.
Pinto or something?
No, I think this is regular Weber. They used one similar to it on a Pinto, but
Oh, okay. I thought you had to fab it to
this
fit it.
This is a Weber on here.
And you think that's a 2.0 914?
Oh yeah. Again, I went through and refilled that 100%.
Really?
Oh yeah. Yeah, that's good. That was a good running engine. Yeah, those are Ford mirrors, of course, that so you could see something with it.
Don't breathe that in, Don. Oh, it's a deluxe, I think. Oof, man.
Doesn't smell good in there?
No. I think the deluxe has had this.
Yeah, I don't know what it is.
It's stinky.
Yeah, he camped in it and lived in it for a while. Traveling around.
Boy. I haven't had one that smelled quite like door close is nice, so I like that. So he's driven this to Kansas, back.
It's been to Kansas, back. It's been all around North Carolina, up and down everywhere. See the sunroof in it?
Oh my goodness, no, I didn't see that.
You
What
didn't?
is the story?
I needed a big piece of round metal and I cut it out.
Oh,
and
okay.
I made a Chinese hat. And that's my squirrel deflector.
Oh.
No squirrel has yet to get on the bird feeder. It's out in back of the house.
Nice.
Isn't that cool?
What's that under the shed? The
There's
tent?
several engines under there. There's a spare engine for my month under there. 317 Lincoln. There's a couple of Model A engines under there. And a bunch of parts, and then that's all glass.
Oh, I see a bumper.
Volkswagen bumper.
Oh, it goes with the car. Is that another fair? That's another Fairlane.
Fairlane, yeah.
You were into your Fairlanes, huh? That's two.
My dad was. I got that because that was a pretty good run in 289.
That old truck back there.
Standard.
I'm not even gonna try to open that. You got the old Cherokee out here, 4-wheel drive. Okay, what's the hood off of?
49 Ford, just opposite the...
See, you notice what everything is. That's it right there, the 49?
49 Ford.
What's on the other side?
That's a 1952 Chevrolet half-ton pickup truck.
Nice.
With that old telephone company body sitting on the back of it right now.
You know what?
Model A wheel.
What's this bumper off of?
A 62 Volkswagen.
You think?
I know.
It looks like a 67 towel bar.
It probably is, but it was off a 62.
I thought I'd get them on that.
That went in salt water, and it wasn't too good.
No. Yeah. Let me see this towel bar. Yeah, I think that's 67.
Yeah, it does. It looks like 67 with the shape of it.
Ford van life.
All the way from Colorado.
There's the Interceptor. And another Ford van, and another Ford van. And then the sun shines down on the 64. So this thing got hit going over the old Saybrook Bridge, I guess. Back in, when was that, Don? Like late 70s?
1976.
1976. I was 5 years old. I knew I was having a bad day because I felt that a Volkswagen, yeah, I felt the Volkswagen had gotten damaged that day. Oh look, you got more Formula V. That's a cool wall hanger.
Do you want any of that stuff?
Oh, absolutely.
Well, take it.
Thank you.
Need it.
Too bad that corner. Yeah, that's a sweet wall hanger. Convertible deck lid. So my interior. There's my I don't know if you can see. Oh, you got another deck lid over there?
Yeah.
That's a later
Super
model.
Beetle.
Yeah. This is where the interior is. My 64. Wow, look at the shock towers. Are nice. Trim falling off here. Got some trim falling off.
Yeah. Oh, I can't understand why. Anybody looking in there?
We've been bamboozled.
Yeah, look at that.
He took the motor out of her.
Yeah.
Snowflake taillight though.
Yeah.
Oh, can you get that door open over there?
I can't get it open. Maybe you can get it open. I can't. Good, you got it.
That hasn't been opened in a little while.
No, probably 20 years.
Oh, there's the motor. Got a motor in there.
Motor for this, yeah. That's my extra 40 horse engine.
Well, look at all the goodies in here. We got the gas tank, engine
Yep.
tin, breast tin.
That's the gas tank for my 63, I believe. Because that's got no gas tank at all in it.
That's your Pope.
Those are your seats.
Is the rear seat in the 64?
No. There's no rear seat at all in it.
You can see the pattern on those seats.
Yeah.
These are the original seats for the 64. And then you think the interior of this went into that?
Yeah, it did.
Okay.
It did. Yep.
Buddy.
Still got oil in it.
You're half quart down, sir. All right, well, we got the original interior, 1 year only rear bumper. Gonna go ahead and pull her out of here, hit the road home, and go buy Jen a steak dinner. So I just let my dog out. We got a new puppy, by the way. This is Chrissy, 5-year-old rescue, and she just literally beeline for this car. Almost, she slowed down, almost caught that, 180s around, and jumps in this car. You love to go for rides. This car's not, it's not running and driving yet, kid. It's full of disgustingness and you're inside it. What do you have to say for yourself? This is not the car. Oh, okay. Route 155, which is my racing number. So like, this day just gets better. It just keeps getting better.